back to my channel, guys. This is Naja here, the head bacon in charge of the Bacon Bit Squad. Thank you guys so much for coming back for another video today. Today's video is going to be my June through August 2024 financial must and be nice to do list. If you are not subscribed to the channel, please make sure that you go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Thank you to all of the recent subscribers. I wanted to go ahead and do this video because it's going to help me stay accountable as well. Earlier this year, I did a reset, sort of like a goals reset for the year, and it did not actually include anything financial that I needed to do. I wanted to do something different. I will try to go ahead and pin that video up here in the eye in the sky, or either in the description box or the pinned comment for you guys if you want to go back and look at that, just to see what some of the goals were that I have for this year. But I was like, this would be nice to actually do some financial goals, because you know, sometimes we start off with financial goals in January. By March, we've kind of given up on them because scenarios change, things have changed, situations have changed. And so I thought this was a really good idea. I heard it from Budgeting Just Because. Chris over there, go definitely check out her channel if you have not done so already. But she talked about making just monthly goals, monthly financial goals, looking at what happened that month, seeing what needs to go forward for the next month or what needs to be adjusted. And I thought that was actually really genius, instead of trying to do a whole annual goal list. So what I am doing is I'm focusing on the next 3 months, because those are the next 3 months are the things that I can see and that I know that's going to be happening and moving forward with the year. Can't predict anything for September through December right now until I get through this point right here for me. So I'm doing 3-month financial and must be nice to do list goals. Always good to reset and always good to reevaluate. It's just like your budget. It's never just static and where it just stays how it is. Things happen, things occur, and it changes all the time. Even with my June budget that I put out a video for, things change within like a couple of days after me putting out the video. This is a good way to kind of regroup and see what are the immediate things that need to be done based off of your budget, based off of life, based off of things that occur and happens. Number 1, high priority binder, which includes the Forever Fund, debt, retirement, and home maintenance. These are the things that I am working on currently. If you have seen the game that I've done, the I Need a New Butt Challenge game, make sure you go check that out if you haven't seen it. It's hilarious, okay? We have a lot of fun, those of us in the comment section, talking about that game. But during that game, I'm actually saving for putting extra money towards my Forever Fund, which is an emergency fund, but I call it Forever Fund. The debt that I have, the chimney roof repair, as well as retirement, because I know that I need to beef that particular fund up, especially if I want to retire a little bit earlier than the traditional age of 67. And also home maintenance, because we have been hit with home maintenance fees, costs, all sorts of things within the last couple of years, and I really see how important this is. So I'm making myself a binder that I can go ahead and put all of the money in, and then I will deposit it at the end of each month. This is the binder that I'm just going to repurpose and use. I never had one before, but I see that it's a must for this time. So this is what I'm focusing on for the next 3 months. And with me focusing on this particular binder, it doesn't mean that once August is over, I'm done with it. No, I can still put it on for the September, October, November goals. Next thing that I am focusing on is paying off the IRS debt, which was $3,695 in total. As of this video, went on ahead and successfully did that, used some money from the emergency fund that we have in order to do that, because that was 2 of the debts that we acquired in March of this year, March, April, the chimney, as well as the IRS debt. So in order to get a quick win, and we knew that we had a little bit extra money in there, we paid it off with that. So we can actually check that off. But now I know that just in case in the future, because you never know what happens, just put some money to the side for any type of taxes that may be owed. Next is to max out my Roth IRA. Last year was my first year of maxing out my IRA. I would love to be able to go ahead and do that again. I'm very, very close to that. I'm like $753 away. And this was after I liquidated my account from M1 Finance account, and then I just put that money over into my Vanguard Roth IRA. So that brought me actually a whole lot closer to the time frame of maxing it out. And I'll give you guys some new updates on where that money is going that was previously allocated for the Roth IRA after I max it out. We have contribute to bridge account, minimum of $600 total, and that's the amount that I want to put in from June through August 2024. Again, I do have hope of retiring earlier than the traditional age of 67. I would love to retire at 55. So total for me, because I haven't really been contributing to this account, I'm going to contribute to my bridge account, and my bridge account is going to be, or it is, with Fidelity. I will do a whole video talking about bridge account because I did have one of my longtime subbies, ATL sisters, ask me about it. Tamika, hey girl, hopefully you're watching this video. She asked me to do a video on what is a bridge account, and so I was like, you know what, this would actually be good. I can explain what a bridge account is. I'm not a financial advisor, fiduciary, I work for, you know, a retirement firm or anything, company or anything like that. I'm just sharing my journey and what is working for me so far, and as I'm learning and growing along the way. Next, we have back to school fund. I want to add $300 total to this fund between June and August of this year. My kids go back to school August, like mid-August, but then too, we get out a little bit earlier too. We get out before Memorial Day. So we have like 2 months of a break, a little bit more than maybe 2 months of a break. So I want to make sure that I have enough money in this fund. I have money that was left over from last year for the back to school fund, and that covers any type of socks, shoes, clothes, school supplies. All of those things come up under the umbrella of the back to school fund. And so I do add to this fund every single month, but I want to make sure that I beef it up to make sure that there's enough in there. And whatever is not covered, I can always use gift cards, because you know your girl always has her gift cards on deck for any type of occasion that occurs. We have chimney roof repair, $1,000 total to pay down that bill. Applying as much money as possible. That is the goal, $1,000. That would actually bring the bill down to like $3,000 or so, about $3,400. You know, we want to go ahead and pay off that credit card, but you know, we still know that we have other goals that we have to do too. So not attacking it as aggressively, but still attacking that debt, because we don't want it just to be laying around. To take advantage of tax-free weekend, which is August 9th through 11th, it applies to the back to school. And I do like to take advantage of the tax-free weekend, doing some shopping throughout that whole weekend in order to get the supplies, get the things that's needed, and not have to pay the tax on it. I know it's kind of controversial because some people say, well, the prices get hiked up during that time, and some things may get hiked up. That I look through the supplies that I already have at home in order to see what I have before I go out and start shopping for supplies, and I make sure I price compare as well. Next, I want to pay for a quick 3-day getaway, a resort. So there is a camp resort that is close to us that I would like for my family and I to go to, just to kind of relax. They have a water park that is near there, and I think it would be really good here for the summertime. Looking at doing that, just somewhere not too far, but you know, local, and something nice in between June and August before school starts back for all of us. Next is I want to start planning for a cruise. I have 2 Carnival gift cards that I have for $100 each, and I have not used them. I still have them. I had talked about planning a cruise a long time ago, but didn't do it. And I was like, you know what? This will be the perfect time to go ahead and start planning something for in the future, especially because I already have $200 that can go towards a credit. So I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and look at planning a cruise, if not for later this year, spring break next year, or during the summertime next year. I think that would actually be pretty cool for us to be able to get on a cruise, just kind of relax, nice little way to usher in spring break and or the summertime. Next, I have paid the balance for the July trip as needed. So I am supposed to be taking a trip in July. I have been saving a lot of money ever since August of last year. I do videos every single month documenting how much that I actually apply to my annual trip that I take. I call it my mommy self-care-ation trip. And so there will be a slight balance, but it shouldn't be a whole lot. I'm thinking I've already paid for the Airbnb, and then now I'm just gathering money for the rental vehicle. Of course, I'll need money for tolls, gas, food, entertainment, but it's not as much as me paying out of pocket or coming out of pocket for it if I had to pay for it all on my own without the side hustle money paying for it. So that is another thing that I want to do, because obviously the trip is coming up pretty quick here. Last I have here, don't forget Katie's birthday, which is my youngest's birthday. It is on the 24th. Also, my oldest son is going to summer camp a couple hours away from here. And then also we have Father's Day. So I want to make sure that I have all the money saved up, do different things for these special events and occasions. All right, so this is the total view of the June through August 2024 financial must and be nice to-do list. I didn't put on here about earning extra money because I do that every month anyway. That I try to get like at least a minimum of $50 to $100 extra that I earn. I did a video on the 11 streams of income that I have. If you happen to enjoy this video and you would like to see more content, please make sure that you subscribe to my channel and hit the all notification bell. It has been defaulting to personalized for a lot of individuals, and so they have not been receiving notifications for a lot of content creators, including myself. So make sure you hit the all notification bell, and you may have to do that as well as this in the settings on your cell phone as well, if you are not a watcher of my channel or others on the PC. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I will talk with you in a future video. Bye!